Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Caleb here. We're going to have a quick shave if we can. Somewhat quick, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. We're going to use Cella and my Samilgo Omega boar brush. Let's get a good load going on here. It's early. Not as early as some people, I'm sure, but it's fairly early for a day off. That's a decent load. See what it does. Haven't used Cella in a month or so, had a little dry. Pardon me. Just the camera here. Hope that's not too disturbing. Cella's good stuff. If you can't stand the smell, just leave the lid off of it for a couple days in your windowsill and it'll tame down, in my opinion anyway. When you first open it from the factory, it just, or from the store, whatever, it does seem to have kind of a punch to it that can be a little too sweet for me. Alright. Set my brush down if I can. Alright. I do have an edge to test real quick. If it works out, I may just shave with it. If it doesn't, well, we'll see. I had playing around last night, like I always do, it seems like. This is an Oling Cutlery Company, 5/8. Well, I guess you should say, yeah, sorry, I had it right the first time. This one, I used a 1000, a 3000. I went to a 4000 King Goldstone. Then I used a Fig, People's Home of the Chinese 12K is what they call them in Woodcraft, I think. But just a People's Home of Indeterminate Grit is what we call them a lot. They're fairly fine. I don't know what the cutting agent is in them. I'm going to guess quartz or something like that. The edge kind of reminds me of a while back I had a friend send me an edge from a Thuringian stone, and that's what the edge reminds me of. They get a lot of hate. But it's misplaced. They're not like a caudicle at all, I've found. You can't go from a bevel set easily. It's better to take your edge up to 3,000 or 4,000. Alright, let me set it down. Put some more soap on. That's a good first pass. If you're looking for an affordable way to hone your razors, especially if you're just going to hone your razors, you can get a Sahiro 1000 or a 1200 for $34. Get yourself one of those cream 3000 grit stones for around $40, $30, depends on what size you get. You get a 6-inch model, actually you get a 5.2-inch model, you can get them for $18 delivered on eBay. And it'll have a 1000 blue on one side and a 3000 on the other. If you max out that 3000, make a perfect edge, no chipping, no nothing, just absolutely, it's got to be perfect. Then you take one of those figs that you flatten lapped and rub down and get you a slurry stone and make a really thin, hazy slurry on it, and then just do 50 laps and then wash it off and then go to plain water. I did 4 razors yesterday with that technique. 3 for somebody else and then that one for me. And the other 3 test shaved better even than this one, but I did this one last and I might have been tired. So I might have slipped up a little. It's a really interesting stone. Sometimes those figs will split on you. They're so hard and dense. I have 7 or 8 of them. Some of them were given to me. And the one thing I have noticed, the darker figs, or Chinese 12Ks, whatever you want to call them, the darker they are, the harder they are. And they almost seem finer. That could be completely malarkey, but whatever. They're good stones. They polish well. And they make a darn good edge. Especially once you've kind of settled down and learned them. My prep for today was just hot water and soap. Pardon me. Hard water and soap. Well, that was a 2-pass. It felt really great. I mean, for using a trying to think of, oh yeah, a fig or a CNAT or a Chinese 12K or whatever you want to call them. I don't like to put grits on stones because I found that can be awfully hard to prove. But for the smoothness and the cut of it, if it's not a 12K, I'd say it's pretty darn close. Really nice edge, really nice razor. If you get, I shouldn't say this because somebody will start buying them, but these Olean Cutlery Company from Olean, New York, they're hard steel, really hard, but man, they hold an edge forever. Folks, I hope I haven't been too boring for you. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all have a great week. I'll see you on the other side, y'all.